Hi, everyone. Welcome to FCR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We are the Odds Couple. This is the NBA Odds Couple show for Friday, March 31st. Mike Brenner. I think
March is almost over.
Yes, March Madness, thank God, is over. Things have slowed down. I'm seeing the NBA a little more clearly now. I've actually had a few winning days in a row.
Yes, you
Interesting
have.
stuff in the NBA. Let's just jump right into it.
Yeah.
What's up with Cleveland? Cleveland, I mean, yesterday wasn't a total flop. They did cover the first half. You had them on the first half, which was a casher.
Yeah.
And then they completely collapsed in the second half. I don't know. There's some look. In 2 weeks, maybe this team will be clicking on all cylinders. Right now, it feels like there's something wrong with them.
And exactly, and that's just the afterthought. That they could turn it on at any time, or can they? Because last night, LeBron, and who knows if he's just psychologically trying to get into somebody's head.
Yeah.
But he said, you know what? We have no idea. We are not whatsoever doing anything consistently. He said, we're in a bad spot. That's what we're in a bad spot, and we better figure it out. We're running out of time.
Then so tonight on the other side, you have Philadelphia. We talk about them all season long. Great, and it opened at 11.5. I jumped immediately on that. Now it's down to 9.5.
Wow, unbelievable! You took the 11.5.
Yeah,
right? Good for you.
Oh yeah.
And you've had a good read on Philly with those double-digit.
I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, look, if you have Philly covering all their games, Cleveland having their problems, and you're giving me double digits, I'm going to take it immediately and then think about it later.
Exactly.
So,
this is a Philly team that beat the Chicago Bulls outright this year.
Right.
So you know what I mean? But, Pete, here's what I'm going to do. Call me crazy. Call me whatever. I don't care about the team. I care about cashing that ticket. When the sense of urgency is there, they did it on the half last night. I'm going to pull the trigger on the quarter and the half, especially with the full game dropping down to 9.5.
All right. Well, the first half is 6 or 5.5, so we can give you 5.5 minus 115. Is that okay for you?
Absolutely.
And the first quarter, you're sure you want? Because yesterday you had a Minnesota nice cash on the first half, but the first quarter did not cash. You took a big number. Here, if you want it, you're going to have to take 3.5 minus 110.
3.5 110.
On the first
you know
quarter.
What? Staying off in the quarter,
and
let's just ride with the half.
All right. I think that's probably pretty smart. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the under on this one. Because
which is that number at right now?
The number, it's a high total. It opened at 218. Now it's down 217.5. I will take the under 217.5, 110.
Because
Philly's
Cleveland's going to have to figure defense.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure that out. And Philly's also been a bit modest scoring recently. They've had a bunch of unders in a row. So
Covington's not making the trip. He's going to be sitting out. I think that might be a really good call. Wow.
I mean, LeBron, Kyrie, and Smith, this is not one of those games where they rested their starters. They played almost 40 minutes each last night.
Absolutely. And, Kevin Love said himself, I need to step up defensively. Wow, that's interesting.
All right, so I'm definitely going to take the under.
Pull that trigger,
I'm trying to think if I should take Philly at plus 9.5. What do you think?
Well, I'll ask Wama. Wama, what do you think?
I don't know. It's really all right. I'll think about that. I'll wait on it and think about it a little bit.
I'm sure.
Next game that's interesting is the first game where DeMarcus Cousins faces his old teammates. A massive spread for this one. What's your opinion on this?
Buddy, I'm telling you, he circled this game.
Right.
Anthony Davis and him are really starting to click. I know he sat for a couple games. He's playing. He's ready. This is going to be the game of the night. And Pistol Pete, I got the trifecta. What's the team total, Maser Manos?
For New Orleans.
Yeah.
It would we give you, hold on one second. Just
first
let me,
half.
Take, the first half team total?
Yes.
Oh, well, the full game team total is about 110.5. And weirdly, this is something that's kind of weird. I'll tell you, we'll talk about the total for about 15 seconds here.
Okay.
The total opened at 207, right?
Yep.
And I was like you. I thought whether New Orleans covers a big spread or not, they're going to put up a big number. So I like the over. It's now jumped to 210.5 or 211. The first half, though, opened at 102, which is low for that total. And it's gotten bet down. It's now 101.5 at Bookmaker and DSI. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So I guess, I'm not sure what the first we can give you. I don't have a first half.
I just was wondering. Yeah, that's interesting, though, how that first half dropped down.
I really don't understand that. And you know what I will do? I'll hold my nose and I'll take the first half over. I'm going to take the 102 minus 102 instead of 101.5 minus 110. So
pull that trigger.
Yeah. How do you want to go with this one?
All right, I'm going to ride this three ways, and I have no problem with this.
Okay.
I'm talking first quarter, first half, full game, and I don't care what the quarter is.
Okay. All right. The first quarter will be 4 minus 4 minus 110.
Give me that
first half for New Orleans will be 6.5 minus 110.
What's full game?
And the full game will be 10.5 minus 110. There's a split line.
Stay off full game, and I'm riding the quarter and a half because they are going to open it up early, and it's going to get ugly. In Sacramento, they just, bottom line, there's just nothing there. They're going to get blown out.
Yeah.
And you're going to see the team rally around Boogie Cousins. And I'm telling you, they're going to probably be up by 20 at halftime.
Yeah.
Man, I'm thinking about that team total.
All right. Well, I took I bet the over when it was at 207. Now it's up to 210. And in the show, I'll give it fine. Give it. BetOnline has it at 210 minus
Pistol
110
Pete,
still.
who is heating up, by the way.
Yeah. All right. So warming up, I would say. Not quite heating up. But all right. What else do you have for us, Mike Brenner?
Here we go. We're going to visit a couple spots. Pete, I like this game tonight. Toronto at home against Indiana. I think you like like Indiana on this.
No. I said I agreed with you that Toronto was probably
right. That's right. I just think it's the spot. They know that they have a shot at the number one seed. It's not out of the question for that for the East. They're going to pour it, and they're going to pour it early and often. What's the first half line?
The first half would be 3.
Okay. And
-3, -103.
All right. First quarter.
The first quarter would be -2, -110.
Okay. Full game is what?
Down to 5.5 now. It opened at 6. Now it's down to 5.5.
Off a full game, but I'm loving that quarter and that half, baby.
Yeah,
pull that trigger.
That was the way I was feeling as well. I'm not going to pull the trigger, but I was feeling that way as well. Yeah. I will give one pick that I did give in our Instagram show today, and that is I do think I feel like I might be starting to have a somewhat good read on Denver. I laid off them when some people were saying they were going to be a good bet against Portland. They lost that one. Now, though, I think that this is a spot where they come back and do well, at least early. So I'm going to take them definitely on the first half at +1, -112. They're playing at Charlotte, and Charlotte, is a quality team, but that's why or a decent team, but that's why the line is that's why they're not a road favorite.
That's interesting.
Charlotte and Charlotte popped Toronto in their last game, and so I think they might be.
This could be a down spot.
Yeah, a little bit of a down spot for them.
It could be.
So I will also take them on the first quarter. I'll take them at plus a half, and then the full game. I guess I will. Take it as well.
What the hell? Come on, Pistol Pete. Yeah.
I'll take them. I'll actually take them on the money line. What the hell? Take them on the money line for the full game.
Hey, by the way,
Denver
Judge
to get a
Joe
win.
Hornick, he did exactly what he said. He showed up. He's here. I had told him about deodorant. Here is real expensive. Bought me a whole thing of a bunch of deodorant. Bought my brother-in-law a big sleeve of
very
tobacco,
nice.
And brought my daughter some T-shirts from Tennessee.
Oh, very nice.
Absolutely, and he can't wait
Shout
to
out to Judge Joe Hornick. Joe Hornick, for anyone who doesn't follow us day in and day out, is the guy. Let's tell the story very, very quickly.
Please.
Judge Hornick is the guy who was in a college basketball bowls pool, sought out Mike. Right, football.
You said basketball.
No,
you said college basketball.
Did I? Okay. He was in a college football bowls pool.
Yep.
He sought out Mike Brenner's help in the contest, and well, what do you know? He won it. Won $22,000, a lot of money. Offered to give Mike Brenner $11,000, and Mike Brenner said, "Pay it forward." Didn't take it, and Judge Joe Hornick now is just a big fan.
And he's here, and he's also going to be donating some money to the Children's Hospital while he's here, as he said in the video last night. As he did a video, came in, cashed his first ticket at
very
the
nice,
box
very
and
nice.
said, "I want to pay it
very
forward."
Nice. All right, so shout out to Judge Joe Hornick. Thanks for coming down, and I'm on Denver. Hopefully Denver will cash that one. What else do you have for us, Mike?
Buddy,
Brenner?
I'm loving this. I need a first half line for them Miami Heat. You got a New York team that's going, what are we even doing?
Right.
D Rose is like, I don't know what my role is on this team. He said, seriously, I don't know what my role is. I fit in where I can fit in. This team knows it's over. Another 4 years straight, no playoffs. Miami is on such a roll. There's nothing slowing them down. First half, Pistol Pete. Pull that trigger, baby.
All right, the first half we can give you -6, -105 at the Chris Books.
Love it. And
I mean, obviously Miami absolutely blew them as a second of a back-to-back of a home and home, and Miami blew them out in the first game at the Knicks. So,
buddy, we got Golden State tonight.
Yes, and I will give a pick on this one. I did, of course. Golden State has been a huge overtrender. Their last game, undertrender. Their last game did go over by 1.5, but it was the market making an adjustment. And I think in this spot, the two teams played recently, and it was relatively modest scoring for these two teams. I jumped on the under when it opened at 231. Now it's down to the Chris Books still have 231, so I will take that one under 231 at Bookmaker Bet DSI for Houston Golden State. What do you like here, Mike?
Well, I'm telling you, this is the third game in 4 nights for Houston. You will not. I think James Harden's not going to be playing tonight. I think they're going to just pull him out. He's still banged up, and they just didn't have an answer last night. I think the first half's where the value is. What's the first half line?
Golden State -5, -107.
I love it. I'm telling you, that is money in the bank. It's money in the bank, baby.
All right.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Pistol. I'm loving
all right.
that one.
No,
What's the team total for Golden State?
For Golden State, the team
in
total
the first half,
is,
más o menos.
Hold on one second.
I love my Spanish.
Okay. The first half total is about 119, and so that would be about 120. So about 112, maybe or so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm holding off.
Okay.
Just needed to know, right?
All right. Yes, absolutely. All right. Let's see. A lot of games. What else do you have for us, Mike Brenner?
Right, buddy,
Spurs and OKC. Is that it? You like that one? Okay.
I'm going full game, and I'm taking the Spurs. I just think, Pete, they're just that much better of a team. They know they're still in. Yeah, still have a shot at the number 1 seed. And last time they lost to Golden State last game, they're a little bit pissed off. OKC's a good team, good players, but he can't do it all. I'm talking about Westbrook, and they have shown they have beaten and blown away lower tiered teams. But when it comes to the higher quality, the playoff bound teams, they just do not show up, and they're missing.
Although, and maybe this is a good spot reason to take San Antonio. The last time they did play was in OKC. They did win by 10 in a modest scoring game. But
matter of fact, you're right, and that is one of the ones that they did hit. But I just think they're getting tired. I think Durant's getting tired, and they're really feeling the loss of Durant. I mean, not Westbrook. They're feeling the loss of Durant this year, and I think it's starting to show now. Pete, I think San Antonio just shows up and plays a full game. What's the best shop line on the full game?
All right. Well, we can still give you a 1.5 at bookmaker. Spurs minus 1.5, minus 110.
I love that, Pete. I think that's a sharp spot, and it's nothing against OKC, but
wait, I think that's a stale line here. We'll have to give you -2, -113.
Yeah, I don't want no stale lines.
I
don't like nothing stale, baby.
Or no, -2, -110 we can give you. -2,
that's
-110.
What we're gonna make up your mind.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to do a 3-team teaser that I think I'll get some approval on this one because the Cavaliers are not involved. Again, they burnt me. You ready? Toronto.
All right, that'll put you at +0.5.
+0.5. Golden State.
All right, that'll put you at -3.
Love it. And Miami Heat, baby.
All right, that'll put you at -4.
I'm feeling good about that teaser, Pete.
Right.
I think you might even endorse that and say
All
it's
right.
okay, Brenner.
I don't know.
Get away with that one.
Teasers, they always look good.
I know.
When you,
Damn it,
they always look good. That's the problem with
It's
teasers.
just like a woman at 2 in the morning.
Oh.
They always look good, right?
That's a really good analogy, Mike Brenner. There you go. We'll remember this one and revisit this in future shows.
Yes, we will.
That was a good one, Mike Brenner. That was the best one you've had on one of these shows in at least 2 or 3 weeks. That was a good one right there. We are going to remember that one. Yeah, all right, Mike Brenner. High five here, Mike Brenner. One final decision I have to make. Do I want to take Philly on the full game or not?
I think you are.
Well, what do you think? I need you to give me
you
some
asked me,
advice
I
here.
said I can't. Well, you know what, Pete? I wouldn't talk you off that ledge, but you got a pissed off team.
You know, they are pissed off, but they're so sluggish.
I know.
I think you might be right. I think they might come out and be up in the first half, and then just like yesterday, just sort of falls apart. I will give it. I'll take
Pull that trigger.
+9.5, -104. Just going to take it one way.
Is proud of you. That's the Sixers coach. So thank God, Pistol Pete never loses faith in our team.
Big card tonight. Why don't you review your picks, which will give me about 15 seconds to think if I want to add anything else.
Here we go. Toronto first quarter -2, first half -3. Cavaliers just on that first half -5.5. Golden State on the first half -5 against Houston. They're tired. All right. Miami Heat first half -6. Carmelo says hell no. All right. New Orleans first quarter -4, first half -6.5. Boogie Cousins and company is going to bury this team. That game has been circled. Guys, hit it hard. All right. Spurs on the full game -2, and then a 3-team teaser not endorsed by my partner. Toronto +0.5. Golden State -3. Miami Heat -4. Pistol Pete, what are you going to add?
All right. I'm just going to add one. It's a little bit of a gut play. Might lose, but I'm going to add the under 218 in Orlando, Boston.
Ooh,
I think that at this point, right, it'll be it's a little bit of a high total. The total does make sense in light of how these teams have been scoring year long, but I think this is a bit of a down spot scoring wise. So I'm going to take the under in that one, and that's it.
I got to let the viewers know. Pete says he's warming up. I know when he's heating up. You guys better jump on board. And I'm telling you right now, talk's cheap, right? But playoffs, it's almost here. You're going to get some value with the odds couple. So please make sure you stay tuned in. #AskSBR. Click that subscribe button, guys, and also hit that like button. Let us know you appreciate us. If you don't like us, let us know that too. We still love you.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.